2-1, 2-1 to Girona away from home. Barcelona lose again. We needed we needed a get back. We needed a comeback. We needed to win this game to get that morale up after the game against Real Madrid. Fix my camera. Game against Real Madrid, and yeah, we messed it up. Yeah, again, just completely messed it up. Very bad performance from everyone, and I know the main things from this game are the Minnie Mouse penalty. He missed it. John Garcia's crazy saves. Very good refereeing decisions. But let's be honest, guys. Refereeing decisions aside, because I think referee was abysmal today. It was so bad. But even refereeing decisions aside, we conceded. They had three, something like that. They had three XG today. The amount of XG they had today was way more than Barcelona until like the 80 and 90 minute and when we started actually trying to shoot and everything. It was a bit they we conceded so many chances. Every time I looked at my screen, because I was helping build a chair today, right? Off topic, but I was helping build a chair. Every time I looked at my screen, I see a Girona player running at my goal. Every time I look at the screen, first half, second half, every time, second half mainly. Every time I look at the screen, I see a Girona player going out a goal. John Garcia obviously saved us twice. Twice. He saved, not even twice, he saved us like five times. But the main ones were thrice, where some of the saves were unbelievable. And it was just like he's man of the match, and I feel bad for John Garcia because he actually tried to keep the clean sheet. He actually tried to save us today, and we still didn't get. We weren't saved. We weren't saved. Simple as that. Just abysmal performance today for me. The players just look fatigued. The players just look tired. The players look slow. They look very average. Ferran Torres abysmal. Danny Olmo abysmal. Frankie De Jong, I think, was not that good today. Not at all. And the amount of the thing I expect from Frankie De Jong, we call him one of the best midfielders in the world when he's at, and today it didn't look like that. Very bad today from him. Kunde, even though he got an assist, I feel like there's so many chances. He can see so many chances, and most of the goal that we scored came from a foul on Kunde, which I think was a foul, by the way. We'll get to that though. But I think he wasn't that good. Gerard Martin wasn't really that helpful, just was non existent, really. Couldn't even see him. Eric Garcia, again, I don't know if I don't think he was that good. He wasn't that good. Let's be honest. Kubarsi got a goal, great goal overall, but I expect some more from Kubarsi. But I think he still did well. But there's a goal you can blame him for, but I don't think I put the whole blame on him because he did score and he was trying to help in the attack. Rafinha looked like our sharpest player. Where he should have scored one of the goals, which he cut in and he shot, he missed. Should have scored that. And even the one he hit the woodwork, that's one of the goals you expect Rafinha to score. But again, he's coming back from injury. You can't really blame him. He looked like our sharpest player today. He looked like the player that was committed, that was running for the team. He was trying to shoot, he was trying to get us the goals. So he looked like our sharpest player today. Lamine Yamal, that's the last one left. Lamine Yamal was the first half. He was not that good. I'll agree, he's not that good. Missed the penalty, missed the one-on-one opportunity, which I don't know why he tried to ding the goalkeeper, whatever he did. But second half, I feel like in the end and at the start, he was so good. And I feel like there's a period, right, when Rooney came on, Rafinha went off. There's a period when after they scored the second goal, there's a period where we kept giving the ball on the left side to Baude, Firmine, and Rooney Badachi was playing in the middle. This is my problem with Hansi Flick, right? I think game management today was very bad. And we all know Lamine Yamal's quality whenever he plays centrally. We saw it today. We've seen it so many times before. Whenever Lamine Yamal tries to get deeper, play that central role, and at the end where we saw Rooney Badachi playing at the right wing, proper right winger, and Lamine Yamal was coming centrally, he was going through the defense, bro. He was going to one, two, three players all on his own. And he also got unbelievable foul on himself. That's disgusting for the player. But we kept passing the ball to the left side. Why do you keep passing the ball to the left side? Whenever you give Lamine Yamal the ball, he gets a shot in, he gets a cross in, which he got almost four crosses in today, which should have been scored. He gets us a corner at least. The minimum Lamine Yamal is getting us is a corner, which corner is very good at that point in the game. What are we doing? Why do we keep passing it to Baude, Firmine, and Rooney Badachi, who are basically not doing anything? All they're doing is going ahead and then passing it back. Going ahead, passing it back. Firmine tried to cross it and got blocked. Baude tried to cross it and got blocked. What's the point of giving it to them? Why is Lamine Yamal not getting the ball? Why do you keep switching it to the left side for 50? I'm not saying you can switch it for one. You can switch it once. You can switch it twice, but to do it again and again and again and again, you're stupid. You wasted almost 15 minutes trying to play it from the left, where you could have just given Lamine Yamal the ball and let him do his thing. You could have just all gone to the right side, help Lamine play around him, and gain the ball and let him do his thing. But you did. You did. Lewandowski came on, but he was basically useless in the end. Just, I mean, to me, it's just stupid, man. Just stupid. John Garcia, unbelievable saves, but you can't even talk about the saves when you lose. I think the game management for Hansi Flick was not that good today. And again, I'll say this again, but at some point you could see the players are exhausted. And when you see that stuff, like today, you saw the players, they weren't sharp. They weren't sharp. Let's be honest with us, guys. Like, they weren't sharp. These guys, we know the levels they operate at, and they weren't very good. They were missing passes. They were sloppy. They were not showing the intensity to press. That's why we kept conceding chances again and again and again. The fullbacks looked very tired. Gerard Martin came on, but he looked. We all know Gerard Martin's defensive ability. He's just bad. Kunde, Kunde just has been looking tired the entire season. He's been very bad. He looks like he's done. His legs have given up, um, and it's terrible. Like that's why my point is, at some point Hansi Flick needs to manage the games. He needs to manage some of these games. I'm okay with winning 1-0 or 2-0. I'm okay with winning 2-0. We have so much talent in the attack that even if we drop the line, I'm not saying play five at the back or start playing this but what am I saying? Low block system. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying just drop the high line a bit. Focus on defending. Let's get the defenders in. Let's focus on collectively defending and attack, and let's leave the attackers to free roam. Let's not make a system of high pressing. Let's leave the attackers to free roam. We have so much talent in the attack. We can get stuff out of the attack, guys. We can just get stuff out of the attack, no matter if we play a highline or not. If the highline obviously helps to get us a lot more goals, but sometimes, like today, like the game against Atletico, I can see the players are not fit enough to do this intensity style of play. They're just not. The head is not there. The concentration is not there. Clearly not there. Their mentality is not there to do a game in, game out right now. They're not just exhausted, and physically they seem exhausted. At that point, you've got to drop the high line a bit. I'm not saying drop it completely. I'm not saying play some low block. Just drop it a little bit and let the players rest. Let the players feel defensively secure. Let the players just keep possession, play around, do the tiki taka, do the Barcelona, the original Barcelona way. Play around, like play around with the ball, and then when it's time to counter attack, when it's time to attack, let's press a little. When it's time to, as soon as the other team gets the ball, get back again, defend, keep it secure. Let's not give them too many chances. And we have to start doing that because this isn't going to work. Simple as that. It's not going to work. We're going to, and these kind of losses are going to happen. And Real Madrid top of the table, Barcelona second, just lost a 4 point lead. It's not over yet, obviously, because it's only 2 points between us. We can always. I feel like Real Madrid will end up losing a game or two, drawing a game or two in the future. They have a hard game as Rayo Vallecano next, and I think they will end up doing that. But and we still have the El Clasico. But this team in the Champions League, if you can see these kind of chances in the Champions League, yeah, we'll have Pedri till then. But even Pedri, like, yes, Pedri's going to change stuff. But against quality teams, if you come up against the likes of PSG, Liverpool, Arsenal, Bayern Munich, it's over for us. The amount of talent these guys have in the midfield, in the attack, you can't keep pressing them because people like Vitinha, people like Declan Rice, even if you press them, they're gonna find a way to just whip out past the wingers, and then we're free. We're free. Wingers just go straight in, cross. Gyökeres scores, Dembele scores. Anyone in the box just scores. Bayern Munich, Harry Kane scores. Elise is on the wing. He's gonna get the goal. So we're going to concede a lot of goals against these big teams if you don't fix up, and we have to fix up at some point. We have to understand that the players can't have the concentration and the intensity again and again and again. Um, is it over for us? No, it's definitely not. Of course not. We still have a lot of chance. I think it's 2 points, not much. We were at some point going to lose a game or two. We weren't going to expect the team to go unbeaten, but I was expecting to keep those losses, to keep those draws against the big teams, against the Atletico Madrid, against the Real Madrid. We still have Villarreal to play. We still have some other big teams. I think Espanyol to play still. Although it's at home, it's still we have to play them. So we definitely have some teams that generally are tough for us, or tough in general. You have these kind of teams to play, and I was expecting to keep. We still have Getafe to play, so I was expecting to keep these losses when we play those teams. When we play those games where we could draw, we could lose, because these teams are the way they play. They're established. They're tough. But Girona, we should have won. Clear, simple as that. We should have won. This is a game we should have won. Um, Rafinha, I mean, yeah, it's a bad result, very bad result. And Hansi Flick needs to definitely talk. I feel like some players are kind of not envisioned with Hansi Flick right now. We all know there's a meeting that happened where the players complained and said we can't keep playing this because we're not good enough for it. They say simple as that. They said we don't have the intensity. We need too much concentration. At some point, we will get exhausted. At the end of the day, they're humans, guys. You gotta understand. They can't keep pressing again, again, again. And at the end of the day, we don't have the money to get squad depth like the likes of Arsenal or likes of even Real Madrid or Liverpool, or not Liverpool actually, but PSG. All these guys have crazy squad depths, have crazy money to spend, and see and all that. They have unbelievable money to spend, and they can just get a lot of squad depth. We don't. We simply just don't. We have La Masia kids that's still growing, that's still in the stage of growth. They're not someone you can just throw out there and be like, all right, you guys La Masia. They're not Lamine Yamal, not all of them. So we definitely need to fix up in a lot of situations. We definitely Hansi Flick needs to start managing game spare, and hopefully we start doing that, and hopefully we don't let this discourage us. Get the form back. Our next game's against was it Villarreal? I think it's Villarreal. So yeah, let's get stuff back online. I think we can. I think I still believe in the team. Still believe in Hansi Flick. We need tweaks. We need things to change, and hopefully they do change. And at the end, I would like to end it with, I think I've seen a lot of Lamine Yamal hate recently, and I feel like it's just stupid. Like, why are you hating him? Well, he's literally our best player. You would cry for a player like the world, and any team in the world would cry and beg for a player like Lamine Yamal. He missed a penalty. We've seen a lot of players miss a penalty. We've seen the greatest of all time players miss a penalty. Name any player who's missed a penalty in a big moment. He's missed it. Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar, Ronaldinho, R9. They missed penalties in big moments where the team needed the penalty to win and they missed it. It's fine, guys. You miss penalties. It's fine. It's not the end of the game. It's not the end of the story. And he, in the second half, he was the only one who was actually trying to make us win this game. So the amount of hate you getting on Lamine Yamal is just stupid. I feel like he's still our best player. He's with Rafinha and Pedri. He's the top three best players. All these three guys, and we need to trust them and focus on them, because they will get us out of this. And if there's any player that can individually change a game all on his own, it's Lamine Yamal. No one else but Lamine Yamal. So that's my take. That's my review. I know it's gone on for a bit longer, but yeah, I was just frustrated today. Very bad day. Very frustrating result. So that's it from me. And if you guys enjoy, subscribe, like, comment what you guys think, your thoughts, and see you guys later. Bye.